Before we begin, know this. Reality isn't like code, it is code. Structured information that responds to your awareness. See it, and you can rewrite it. 6 months ago in a Seattle coffee shop, I watched a man gripped by anxiety. Shallow breath. Trembling hands. Reaching for his phone, setting it down, grabbing it again. People around him subtly moved away, not from judgment, but instinct. Then it hit me. His circumstances weren't causing his panic. His internal state was generating them. Every time he checked his phone, a message arrived that deepened his distress. He'd try to calm down, pick it up again, and another notification escalated the cycle. This wasn't random. It was algorithmic. His anxiety was collapsing realities that confirmed it. I realized I was watching unconscious programming in action. Not metaphorically, literally. At its core, reality is responsive information. What we call matter is condensed data. Patterns, consciousness collapses through observation. Physicist John Wheeler called this it from bit. Everything physical arises from immaterial information. Quantum mechanics confirms it. Observation doesn't reveal reality. It selects it from infinite potential. So, code means executable. Instructions, like software, that shape your experience based on your inner broadcast. You're both user and architect of systems you never installed. Look at your life. How much is truly new? Or are you replaying the same reactions, conflicts, outcomes in different packaging? That repetition isn't bad luck. It's code executing. You carry financial code, relationship code, health code, identity code. These aren't beliefs. They're operational rules running beneath awareness. And here's the truth. Code doesn't care if it serves you. It just runs. A corrupted program won't delete itself because it's harmful. It executes until rewritten. Your life works the same way. Most of your programming was absorbed unconsciously, through family, culture, trauma, and now builds your world, whether it lifts you or limits you. For years, my creative projects followed the same arc. Excitement, momentum, then collapse. Partnerships broke, funding vanished. I called it fate, then I saw the pattern. The moment my work gained visibility, self-sabotage kicked in. Being seen, danger, safety, invisibility. Recognition crossed a threshold, and the system imploded. Loop complete. This wasn't destiny. It was inherited programming. The moment I saw it as editable, not fixed, I began rewriting it. Not through therapy, through conscious reprogramming. Most people think positive thinking changes reality. But that's like wishing a computer showed different output without changing its code. Reality responds not to hope, but to calibration. Your consciousness is a measurement device. The code you run determines which possibilities become real. Enter any room, and before you speak, your system scans. Am I safe? Do I belong? If your code says, I don't belong, every glance becomes rejection, every silence exclusion, collapsing the exact reality that confirms your belief. The field responds to configuration, not desire. Change the code and reality shifts. I saw this with Sarah, who'd tried for 3 years to leave a toxic relationship. Every attempt failed. Financial crisis, health emergency, impossible barriers. She believed escape was forbidden. We stopped analyzing emotions and looked at her code. Buried beneath, safety equals familiar suffering. The unknown felt more dangerous than predictable pain. Once named, the pattern was clear. She'd plan her exit. Uncertainty arose. Threat protocols activated. Sabotage engaged. She returned. Loop validated. Then, one edit. From safety equals familiar suffering to safety emerges through navigating the unknown. That shift changed everything. Uncertainty became growth. Sabotage stayed silent. 14 days later, she left, not from courage, but updated code. Reality responded instantly. This reveals a hard truth. Most don't know they have admin access. They think their personality is fixed, their struggles are fate. But if you can't see the code, you can't change it. Once you do, you see it everywhere. Codependency, a loop, autonomy, abandonment, fear, conflict, confirmation, money blocks, income rises, unworthiness triggers, self-sabotage, reset. Mysterious illness? Life improves, punishment protocol, symptoms return. None of this is identity, it's software, and software can be debugged. I stopped seeing my patterns as flaws. I saw them as outdated programs. Debugging isn't self-fixing, it's tracing the code. Where did it come from? What does it protect? Do I still need it? Why don't most see this? Because effective code hides. It masquerades as just how life is. It shapes your perception and uses that perception as proof it's true. If your code says people can't be trusted, every interaction confirms it. Kindness, manipulation, distance, proof. The loop is sealed. Break out by tracking repetition. Patterns aren't personality, they're programs. Document raw reactions before your mind explains them. That's where code lives. All human programming falls into three types. Survival code, ancient scripts for past threats. If visibility once meant danger, you stay hidden, even when exposure would serve you. Identity code, I am statements that feel like truth, but are installed rules. I don't set boundaries. I'm not creative. These can be rewritten. Narrative code, the meaning you assign to events. Rejection as I'm inadequate versus that wasn't aligned creates two entirely different futures. Most run all three in conflict. Align them, and your reality reorganizes. My breakthrough came when I rewrote my core logic. Old, if recognition increases, danger increases. New, if recognition increases, impact increases. Same trigger. New outcome. Opportunities that once terrified me now felt obvious. My world updated in real time. This work is deep, but possible. Nothing is fixed. Not your past, not your patterns, not even your sense of self. It's all programmable, and that leads to the hard question. If this code is running you, who wrote it? Your programming wasn't authored by you. It was installed by parents repeating their own scripts, schools shaping compliance, media reinforcing norms, trauma embedding survival logic. None of it was personal. It was systemic replication. You became a vessel for code that doesn't serve your evolution. That's why your life doesn't feel like your own, because much of it isn't. Now you choose. Keep running inherited code, or audit it. Identify what's yours versus what was downloaded, then rewrite it. Most avoid this. It's easier to believe you're a victim of fate, but if reality is programmable and you're running the program, your experience becomes your responsibility, not your fault, but your responsibility. Embrace that, and nothing controls you again. Not your history, not fear, not others' expectations. Because once you see it all as code, it loses its power. Code only controls you when you mistake it for reality. Start by tracking your automatic responses for 7 days. Not thoughts, raw sensations before explanation. That's code executing. Map it. Name it. Ask, what is this protecting me from? When was it installed? Does that threat still exist? Is this serving me or just surviving? Then ask the pivotal question. If I could rewrite this, what would I design instead? That's where you shift from user to architect. But there's a hidden layer. Permission code, the program that says, don't examine the system. Many hear this truth and feel nothing, not because it's false, but because permission code blocks perception. Check your resistance. Not intellectual disagreement, but visceral pushback. That might be permission code. Recognize it. Rewrite it. Give yourself permission to see. Now, the quantum truth most miss. The observer effect doesn't care about your intentions. It responds to your calibration. Affirmations won't override deep programming. If your logic says money corrupts relationships, visualizing abundance won't shift your reality. you're still tuned to scarcity. Real change happens at the root logic, not the surface. I once ran, expressing needs pushes people away. True in childhood. But that world was gone, so I rewrote it. Expressing needs creates intimacy with those capable of it. Then I practiced it. Every time the old impulse arose, I chose the new code. Within weeks, it became automatic. The old program faded from disuse. That's how rewrites stick. Consistent execution until the new code becomes default. And here's what sounds impossible. Until you live it. Reality reorganizes fast. When I rewrote my visibility code, opportunities appeared overnight. Obstacles dissolved, proposals aligned, not gradually, systematically, because reality isn't solid. It's responsive information. Change your code, and the field recalibrates in real time. You're not waiting for the universe to catch up. The moment your consciousness shifts, you collapse new probabilities. Most manifestation fails because it treats thoughts as levers, but thoughts are outputs. Rewrite the code, and outputs transform automatically. Ask yourself, have you ever had an inner shift and watched your outer world rearrange almost overnight? That wasn't coincidence. It was reality responding to rewritten code. True freedom isn't the absence of code. Consciousness needs structure. Freedom is the power to choose your code, to serve your evolution, not outdated systems. When you see the code, you're no longer hijacked. You stop generating unwanted realities because you're editing the software, not enduring its output. And strangely, the more aware you become, the simpler your code gets. You shed noise, distill to core principles. Life becomes less chaotic because coherent code generates coherent reality. There's a moment, often disorienting, when you suddenly see everything as code, not intellectually, experientially. I was once discussing dinner with my partner when it hit me. We were both running harmony protocols, deferring, waiting, avoiding authentic exchange to prevent conflict. We were creating distance while trying to avoid it. From that moment, I couldn't unsee it. In traffic, in stores, on social media, human behavior revealed itself as predictable, mechanical, programmed. At first, grief, the loss of spontaneity, then liberation, because if it's all code, and you can read it, you gain access to the source layer of reality creation. You're not just living life, you're programming it, and the world doesn't become less magical. It becomes more so, because you understand the mechanism. Here's what defies logic. Your rewrites ripple beyond you. Consciousness isn't separate. We share one quantum field. When you shift from scarcity to abundance, you alter what's available for others to collapse. When you replace fear with trust, you expand the probability space for everyone. I rewrote my visibility code, and within weeks, 3 people I hadn't spoken to in years began sharing their work publicly. They had no idea. But in the field, we're connected. My update sent a signal. Their systems received it. This isn't mysticism. It's network dynamics. You're a node in collective consciousness. Your debug sessions create pathways others can follow. Rewriting your code isn't selfish. It's one of the most generous acts possible. So ask yourself honestly, what pattern repeats no matter what you try? What do you desire but consistently avoid? What belief about yourself have you never questioned? What meaning do you assign to failure, rejection, success? Change the meaning and your reality shifts. Reality is code. Your life is its output. Much of that code is inherited, obsolete, serving systems that don't serve you, but it can be perceived, debugged, rewritten, and once you do, nothing controls you again, not your past, not your patterns, not your circumstances, because you recognize it all as information. And information is what you make it. The only question left, are you ready to see the code, or would you rather keep believing reality happens to you, instead of being generated by you? Your answer determines everything that comes next. And once you grasp that reality is programmable, the next step is learning to release attachment to how it manifests. Rewriting your code is only half the work. The other half is allowing the field to respond, without interference. That's where true attraction begins, not in desperate seeking, but in magnetic allowing, which is exactly what we explore next.